All right, so let's go ahead and start down here. And in fact, this is subtraction today. We're not doing any subtraction today where you have to borrow, because I'm going to show you how to borrow when you don't have enough tomorrow. I'm going to give you the biggest subtraction problem you've ever seen, because we are going to learn how to subtract. So we're going to do regular subtraction. So what's 3 minus 1? Okay, it is 2. What's 3 minus 3? 0. What is 4 minus 2? 2. Okay, now we're going to skip this one. Don't cross it off. We'll do that maybe tomorrow, because I have to borrow, and I don't want to do that today, because we need to give your test back and get stuff done. So go to this one. What's 8 this is a minus. What's 8 minus 7? 1. What's 7 minus 7? 0. What's 4 minus 2? Can you see that, Luke? Can you see it way back there? Okay, you can see pretty good. I'm trying to make it really big so you can see. Now, what they're saying today is that, in fact, you can cross this off, because I shouldn't have given you an answer bank, but I did. 201, okay, then I didn't put it down there, but that's okay, because what they're saying today is that I can subtract, but I can add back to see if my answer is correct. In other words, I take my answer, I add back these two. So I'm going to put my 201 here, put the answer that we got. It's 202, because that's not good. Thank you. It's 202. I'm going to take my 202, and then I'm going to add my 231, and let's go ahead and add and see what we get. 2 plus 1 is what? 3. 0 plus 3 is what?
3.
Sorry, are you listening? Okay. And you should not just be listening, you should be writing. And 2 plus 2 is what?
4.
Is 4. Is that this number right here?
Yeah.
That means our answer is correct. When we subtract, but then we add these two back and get that original number, that means it is correct. So, did everybody get that? So let's go over to this one. My answer was 201. So if I add these two back, I should get 478. That'll tell us if this was correct or not. So what number should I put up here? 201. And then I'm going to add the 277. They've already set it up. And now we're going to add that. What's 1 and 7? 8. What's 0 and 7? 7. What's 2 plus 2? 4. Did that give us this number here?
Yeah.
That means when we checked it, that came back to the original number. That means our answer is right, even if I didn't give you an answer bank. So, turn it over. All right. So we're not going to do anywhere we borrow. So we're going to end up doing this one, 4, 5, 6. This is not even set up right. Oh, this is add or subtract. Okay, we're not going to do those. I didn't mean to do that. So we're just going to do a few. So let's go ahead and do this one. Let's subtract. 4 minus 3 is what? 1. 7 minus 2 is what? 5. Oh, hold on a second. This isn't subtracting. This is what? I have to look at my signs. Bad teacher. Oh, okay, so we'll fix this up. 4 plus 3 is what? And I'm going to fix that up. 7 and 2 is what? 9. And 5. Well, okay, we got 597. In fact, that's what this is right here, 597. But it says, well, let's go ahead first of all and do this. Now this is a subtraction. What's 9 minus 9? 0. What's 9 minus 8? 1. What's 6 minus 2? 4. And let's go ahead now this one's an addition. Let's go ahead and add this one. So 4 plus 1 is what? 5. 5 plus 0 is what? 4 plus 1 is what? 4.
You said 4 plus 1.
I'm so sorry. 3 plus 1 is 4, as long as I wrote the right thing. Then, let's go over here. Now you check by doing the opposite. If I added to get an answer, I'm going to subtract this number minus this number. So what am I going to put right here? 597. Subtracting this, and I should get 474. 7 minus 3 is what? 4. 9 minus 2 is what? 7. 5 minus 1 is what? Did that give us that answer? Yes. Okay. Yes. In fact, this answer, I'm going to tell you, is right, because it's right there. But if I'm subtracting, what's the opposite of a subtraction? So we're going to add these two now. So what are we going to put on top? 410. And we're not going to subtract this because this is one where we have to borrow. So we're going to skip this for right now because I don't want to borrow today at all. So if we added to get this answer, how do we check it? What's the opposite of addition? So we subtract to check it. So what number are we going to put here? 455. And on none of these do I need to borrow. What's 5 minus 4?
1.
What's 5 minus 5?
1.
0. What's 4 minus 3? And is that our answer that we started with? Is that our number? And that means that this answer is correct. So the point of this is, if you're adding, you subtract these two to check. If you're subtracting, you add these two to check. If you're adding, you subtract these two to check. This one's going to be okay. All right, let's go ahead, and I think I'm just going to have you do these three. Maybe I might have you do one more, but let's see what you need to do. Let's first go ahead and subtract. What's 8 minus 8? 0. What's 4 minus 1? 3. What's 5 minus 1?
4.
And now, what's the opposite of subtraction? Add. So now we take this one and we add it to this one. We go backwards. So what's the first number we put on top?
130.
1. Leave room for yourself. 130. And we're adding this. And we're adding.
It's 140. It's 140. It's 140. Why is 140?
0. 4 minus 1 is 3. 5 minus 1 is 4. Is 4. Okay, that wouldn't come out right. Then we're adding which number? 118. And I'm going to let you add back and check that. So on this one, we're adding. So let's add it. What's 8 and 1? 9. What's 5 and 3? Is 8. And 8 plus nothing? Is 8. So now we're going to check. We added. What's the opposite of an addition? So now we're going to subtract. What number do I put on top?
800.
Yeah, you go backwards. We're taking the 889. And we're going to subtract what number? 31. And we're going to see if it comes back to this one. I'm going to let you do that. And let me see if there's any that you have to borrow. Okay, so I know which two problems you're going to have to do. Let's subtract. 9 minus 3 is what?
6.
6. 6 minus 3 is what?
3.
3. 4 minus 2 is what?
2.
2. And now, we just did a subtraction. What's the opposite of subtraction? So now we're going to add this answer that we got plus this number. So what do we put on top? 236. And then we're adding the what? 233. And then I'm going to let you add those. So girls and boys, here's your job. You're going to finish this one. You're going to finish this one. You're going to finish this one. And then you're going to do on your own, you're going to add this and then do the check. You're going to subtract this one and do the check. That is all you need to do for today. That's it. Does that make sense? No, you may not because I'm passing out tests. Otherwise, maybe I would. So I'm going to start passing out tests to those people that, but do you understand what you're doing? You're going to do your adding or subtracting and then do the opposite. Yes, sir. What's that? No. I didn't circle that one, so you don't do number 9. Okay. Oh, this is not class 4. Okay, so I'm going to regrade this once you redo that. That's not right. I need to see work. Oh, no, this is businesses. How many businesses? These are not businesses. Is that businesses? Okay. How many apartments? Oh, okay, so you did that. That's fine. Okay, there's on the garage problem, there are 3 floors. There's 2 floors, and the bottom floor, which has 40 more than one of the other floors. So you can try to do that. Otherwise, I think you're done. Yeah. So Francisco, where's Francisco? Work on that, and if you have a question, call me over. Emmanuel? Your round, you need to tell me your finding answer. I don't know if you find answers. Here, try to redo. There's 3 floors. So you better try to do that. Okay, so you may redo some of those that I pointed out. Maddie?
Wait, do I have to do this first?
No, you're doing my test first. On the parking problem, there's 3 floors. I should see added 3 numbers. You better read this again, so you can try to do those again. I think you finished yours, Chloe, you finished yours. Stefan, you finished yours. I think your 3rd grade is mostly finished. Chinese, John, Matthew. There should be 3 things added. There's 2 top levels, and there's a bottom. 1, 2, 3 things should be added. Okay, so I'm going to try to do that. In this one, there's 2 sweaters, not just 1, and there's a pair of shoes. So see if you can fix those. They're not small. They don't look like that big. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you're doing the check also. Charter is done. Sophia Silva. Look at it. I'm going to change your code, what you do. I need to see the work. I don't know what you do here, but that is not work. It has to go up here and I don't see the work. How do you do it? So you maybe do the problem right here. Figure it out. That in here. That's not it. And this one has two sweaters, two of them. I don't see one of them. Anytime, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see 2. You could work on those. Because I got one control. Hold it just for a second, but I'm going to get something other. Yeah, that's what just like you didn't have 364 and 497. So three hours. That's right. All done? You fixed it up? Okay, thank you now. You could try to redo these right here, because none of these are right. None of these are right, these first 4. No, that's fine, you didn't, not that one. Okay, don't give me any work for today. Now, I'm going to pick up some, let's step up. Let me see the papers tomorrow. Okay, let me see it. Let me look at our time. Okay, hold on to it, ma'am. I never, oh, this thing, nobody told me to stop.